Johnny Depp has never been nor wanted to be the traditional Hollywood leading man. Not that that's dented his popularity. You could say costume dramas are more his thing. From pirates to demon barbers, Willy Wonka to Edward Scissorhands' characters have blended costumes with liberal dose of madness. So when director Tim Burton decided to make Alice in Wonderland, no contest as to who would play the Mad Hatter. Dominic Bowden caught up with a pair of them in Los Angeles.
Action!
Tim Burton has asked a lot of his long-time friend over the years. He's dressed him up like this. Like this.
So what do you say?
You, sir! Anybody!
Even made him do this.
Not one man.
This may seem like a silly question. Very good at your jobs, very hard jobs. Would you ever consider trading? Maybe, Tim, you could be on the Pirates with the swinging the sword and John to direct.
No. I know. It was just behind the camera for me. Yeah, that's it. Nope. Yeah. I was an extra in my own movie, and I cut myself out of it because I was so bad.
Would it be interesting for you, though, Johnny, to direct Tim? To kind of swing it round? That must put a smile on your face.
I mean, no,
that would be funny.
It would be. I wouldn't mind doing
it. Okay, I'd try that. Let's see what.
Because then I could ask him to dance and sing and all that kind of stuff.
And we'll do wonders.
It's a friendship spanning 20 years now, but while Tim Burton has always had the luxury of creative freedom, Johnny Depp's good looks could have sent him down quite a different path. How hard was it to resist those big blockbuster roles and those big paychecks early on in your career?
Oh, it wasn't difficult. I mean, in terms of, I kind of oddly think, it becomes more about what you didn't do than what you did do, Those choices become more important, what you didn't do. And more than anything, I've just been incredibly lucky, incredibly lucky to have been able to work with Tim so many times and to get these roles.
He stuck to his. I saw, I saw from early on. He did resist that. He definitely was into kind of keeping an artistic integrity.
Gents, you all remember Captain Jack Sparrow.
It's that integrity and desire to take chances that have earned Depp both the respect of his peers and box office glory.
That's interesting.
I like obstacles, I enjoy obstacles and I enjoy the challenge of it, and I enjoy the absurdity of it.
And it doesn't get more absurd than this. In their 7th film together, Johnny Depp plays the Mad Hatter in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
You're back.
Alice!
The Alice? You're absolutely Alice. I'd know you anywhere.
Is there anyone or anything that inspired this Mad Hatter?
Probably a little combination platter of things, but mostly, most of the characters there in the book, really, if you just do a little digging around.
I need a pig here. I love a warm pig belly for my aching feet. Stop it.
How mind-bending, though, is it to try and act in this world?
Jabberwocky. Well, I was lucky because he'll go for it in any circumstance. And, you can't work with, like, a method actor on this kind of a movie. You really need people to go for it. And so, he was probably the only person that liked the green. He used it to his advantage.
And, John, how hard is it to have nothing, really?
It is difficult, even down to things like, walking along, having to tiptoe along a dolly track, while you're spewing some kind of weird dialogue. I like those kind of things. So the green screen actually helped me in terms of performance.
Looking at a tennis ball as well.
Yeah, fine. I don't mind.
He's nuts. That's why, yeah.
The movie's done now. Can you now go into a theatre and enjoy it like an audience member?
Not yet, because, the show last night, that just finished. It's just, so it's right at that moment. So in a few days or a week or two, maybe.
I hear, Johnny, that sometimes you don't even see the movie in the theatre. Is that true?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I prefer it weirdly. It's not. I'll see this one at some point, I'm sure, because I want to see what Tim has done. I know because he went all out with this and did something so different than he's ever done before. So I want to experience that. But for me, more than anything, I can't stand watching myself. I'd rather walk away with the experience than having to, see.
I liked it. I liked it. It makes it so great for me. And somebody doesn't want to look at themselves.
You guys have known each other for so long, 20 years. What's the biggest thing that's changed in your relationship?
I don't think there's really been any change at all. I mean, other than the fact that we've both become fathers and you know, have families now.
Yeah, that's really the only. Otherwise, you kind of feel the same. I mean, I feel, you know, you just take each thing and you just kind of put the same spirit and heart and soul into whatever you do. So that stays the same.